Sage Wanderer here, coming at you from my van down by the river. 25,000 subscribers? 25,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. It's amazing. I'm blown away. I'm flabbergasted. Once again, I'm humbled and amazed that this many people are watching my channel and this many people thought that the content here was good enough to subscribe to. And those of you that are new to the channel may not know that I started this channel just I don't know, for fun, for something to do, to leave a legacy of my stories behind to my kids, maybe to tell my life story. Then I got busy talking about stuff like the Civil War in America that seems to be stirring up. And I talked about some of my stories of crazy people, interesting and weird people I've met down through the years. And I've told my own crazy, interesting stories. And I don't know, I just tried to be entertaining. I tried to invite you guys into my van down by the river and just get to know me. Just, I don't know. It's just weird that it took off. Who would have thunk it that people like to hear me talk? So I thought I'd just have this little check-in with new subscribers and old subscribers alike. Many of you have been with me from the very beginning. This channel is about a year and 1/4 year old, so a year and 4 months, roughly. So what is that, 16 months old? And to be up to 25,000 subscribers already is a pretty big accomplishment. And I think that's just because you guys are sharing the content and telling your friends about the channel. And, you know, I think it just feels like my family keeps growing. And like family, people come and go and they leave and they come back. And it's just the comment section is always going strong on this channel. I'm very interactive with people. I try to be, even when I get breakout videos like the Big Tree video or the MK Ultra video, I still try to be as present as I can, even though there are thousands of comments coming on those high volume videos. But I hope to make more great content. I'm always looking to make new videos and explore new topics and new subjects and create new series. New series? I think the plural of series is series. But many of you are liking, I believe, my my newest series, which is a fictional post-apocalyptic tale, is what it's called. But it's kind of the story of Civil War in America and the ensuing chaos globally that kind of grows out from that. And we're just getting started on that. I was going to do episode 3 today, but I guess while I got you here, I'll talk about some good news and bad news. The good news is my bad knee is now my good knee. The bad news is my good knee is now my bad knee, and I have to walk with a cane. It's a cool cane. It's a cool it's a tactical cane. I even got my paracord wrap on there. But I am definitely walking with the cane right now. Moving about, getting from place to place is extremely difficult. It's a little tough for a guy like me who's used to being a tough guy. I'm used to not being vulnerable. Now I feel very vulnerable. But one of my favorite movies, a Western remake of a modern Western with Lou Gossett Jr., and it's called what's it called? El Diablo. And in it, he plays an aging gunfighter, and you know, he's trying to get a job as a gunfighter, and he's like, "Look, I ain't as fast as I used to be, but I cheat real good." And he opens up his jacket, and there's just all these guns, and he's got all these a gun hidden here and a gun. So, I will say this: that the difference between a stick like this one and a sword, it ain't nothing different but the pointy tip. I will work you over. I'm a Filipino stick fighter, so don't think you can jump me. That's why I learned Filipino stick fighting. I can do that from a wheelchair. I hope I'm not wheelchair bound. You're probably asking, how did you do it, Sage? How did you do it? How did you break your leg? How did you mess up your knee? Well, my other knee got messed up, torn meniscus disc. I should have had surgery on it years ago, but I just let it heal incorrectly, so it's stiff and hurts a lot. And I don't remember how I did that one. I joke and say that it was a sexual accident, but in reality, I was just walking along one day and it stopped working. And that's the same thing that now has happened to my left knee. One of my heroes in the music business. Well, I hate to say he's a hero because everyone's got their opinion of him, but there's no doubt he was one of my contemporaries and someone I looked up to. But Prince was an amazing stage performer, and before he died he had to have double knee replacement surgery and double hip replacement surgery because of all of those hours and hours, you know, for years and years of dancing on stage in high heel boots. And I can say, as a piano player, I stood up playing as soon as the technology was invented. I started to stand up to play, and have been playing standing up my entire career in cowboy boots, dancing more or less on this busted up left leg. And it just decided enough is enough, and it gave up the ghost. I think that it's just chickens coming home to roost. You don't get to dance around for, you know, 40-something years in high-heeled boots like a kook on stage, bouncing around like a jumping bean, and not have some repercussions from it. You know, I wore my knees out. What can I say? I had fun doing it. So they can do a lot of stuff with knees now, including knee replacement surgery. So that's going to be my future, is I'm going to have to submit to a doctor, which I hate. You guys know this channel. I hate doctors. I don't trust them. I don't want to go to one. If I come back and I've turned into a Democrat, you know they cloned me. You know, it's not me. It's not the real Sage. So I'll try to come back right away with some hard-hitting stuff, let you know I'm still me after the surgery. I don't know how long it's going to take, how long I'm going to be crippled until the surgery comes through. There's a long waiting list. I figure round one on both of these knees is probably orthoscopic, which should be day surgery. I should bounce back. Hopefully I'll get my knees back. Maybe I'll be back to jumping and kicking and climbing up and down the mountains with a full backpack. I haven't been able to do that in years. 7 years ago was when my one knee went out on me, and I lived in Colorado. It was so beautiful, and I rarely got to hike, just low trails and little short walks and things. If I couldn't get there by a car, I couldn't go for the most part, which was that was no fun. And I've had the same kind of experience here. It's affected my hunting. You know, until this leg went down, I could walk for some distances. I just had to take breaks, and I could do some hiking as I was healing up. But now, with my good knee being gone out now, I'm just out of luck. So y'all pray for me. I'll keep you posted. It's caused me to take a few days off from videos because the first round of pain is pretty intense, and I'm still trying to get my pain blocking mechanism to transfer to that knee as well, because I've been blocking out the pain with my right knee for years, and I'm getting there. I'm blocking out the pain. I'm learning to cope with it. The stick helps a lot, but I'm going to have to break down and see a surgeon, and that stinks. But anyway, I intend to keep all the videos coming if I got to shoot them from a hospital bed. So anyway, I covet your prayers and your well wishes, and I thank everybody for watching. Once again, I'm humbled and amazed, and luckily, even though my knee's busted up, my voice isn't busted up, and I can still talk, and I can still make my videos, and we can still discuss the bizarre current events that we're undergoing right now. We're living in upside down bizarro world. I know many of you believe that, and well, we're just going to ride it all the way till it sinks, just like going down with the Titanic. Remember, I'm a musician. I'm going to be the guy still fiddling as the boat goes down, because we're, you know, might as well keep picking on the way out. So I'm going to be here still slugging it away as we all go down in flames, or not. We'll have to see. All right. Well, I won't keep you much longer. And, oh, for the record, not taking pain pills. Not going to take pain pills. I use Zen and some natural remedies when necessary to deal with the pain. But all your prayers would be great. It'd be awesome if I just got a healing. Hey, I would love to wake up in the morning and it'd be all right. But after 3 or 4 mornings of me waking up and it not being right, well, we'll just see what the surgeons can do. I don't much believe in doctors, but those surgeons that work on knees are more like mechanics. I mean, it's just the goes outas. You know, like the shin bone goes into the knee bone. It goes into the thigh bone. Goes into. But anyway, yeah. So we'll see when the surgery will happen and how much it's going to cost me and all that good stuff. I never ask for money, but if it's too much, I might ask for some help on it. But hopefully, I've got good insurance. I won't get into where I got that from, but I do have some really good insurance. As good as private insurance gets these days, which is still saying much, but it might cost me a couple $1,000s still in co-pays and all that. So, all right. Well, talk to you next time from down by the river.